Just make sure this shit sounds good. Good now. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna play a few songs for you guys tonight that we're not putting in the main set. And then after that, we're gonna just do like a Q&A, so if you guys have any questions for us, that's when you can ask them. Alright.
Are you
if you guys have any questions for us, just raise your hand. Yeah, right there, where we're starting.
Mitch, is anyone saying happy birthday to you yet? Let's do it really quick. It's almost time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mitch. Happy birthday to you. I have a sucker bouquet for you too, because I know you don't like cake and cake. Welcome to Iowa.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That's so sweet. Wow. Thank you so much.
Open the card.
I'm scared. Oh, there's like a sticker in here. Oh, that's sick. Oh, thank you so much. This is really nice. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Hi, I just wanted to ask, like, what was the longest song that took to come onto the album? Like, which one took the longest to write?
Ooh, that's a great question. On Burnout Days?
Yeah.
I think it actually was Burnout Days itself.
Yeah.
The idea for it was it came super quick. It was more about like the final product. Like when we were in the studio, we just kept experimenting with like different tempos and different feels and like I don't know. It took a lot of compromise on that one. I think I'm super happy where it landed. But that one we were definitely until like almost like the last day of recording. We were like, okay, like this is what we're going with. And we felt good about it. Do you want to talk about
Yeah, I think the compromise that we landed on was because I wanted the song to be much faster than what it ended up being and more, intense. And then I think it was the wrestle between like, do we want it to be like more vibey and like slow or like fast and like fun? And I think like where it landed on the album feels good for the album, and then the live shows where it can like explode a little bit more. So yeah, but it was definitely that one took the longest because of figuring out how to make everybody like feel good about the song. Yeah, good question.
Hello. What was the call like for Lollapalooza this year? When did you get it?
Ooh, when did we find out about that one? I think we
Longer
found out
ago, yeah.
a while ago, actually. Long enough to where I don't know if I remember.
We were at an Airbnb somewhere, right? And it was for like a fly date in Texas.
Ooh. Okay, then that must have been about.
It was like before the Dallas State Fair, I think.
Oh.
Right?
Is it that long? You should have held the microphone if you remember.
Because normally our booking agent will hit us up, or it'll be like a last minute, like, hey, can you all hop on a quick call real quick? And obviously we were just so stoked. That's a amazing festival, and we're excited to come back and play new music for it. But I think we were literally just at an Airbnb
Probably.
before.
Not home.
No, definitely not home when we found out. I think it was like our first gig with Noel. I can't remember.
I have no idea. It was a good feeling.
Yeah, it was a good feeling. We all felt really good about it.
Yeah. We're stoked.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, what normally, the writing process on who comes up with the first idea and how it layers on. Mostly with bass, where you come in, when do you normally add your part on?
Sweet. Yeah, good question. So our writing process has been the same, honestly, throughout the years. So we're big fans of honestly sitting in a circle and jamming out, and then maybe someone comes up with a cool riff or something, and they're like, oh, that's sick, let's build on that. And then we rep it, and we're like, okay, maybe this part would be good for a chorus. And then we started creating structure from there. But for bass, at least, I guess it can vary between the songs. I know for Wales, that, with the, Mitch's part, it was basically Mitch, and then I was like, oh, maybe this chord progression underneath it. So it varies between the songs, but I think when we all write together, it's whenever the creative juices start flowing a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys? they all concur. They all agree.
I was gonna ask about whales next too, so that's
Yeah,
you
okay.
literally answered it.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, that one came together with like whales kind of came together just on accident, sort of like the do part was on a keyboard, and we're just kind of like making a joke song, and they're like, well, maybe let's make that an actual song. And so it got transferred to the guitar, and then Tristan added cool whale-like sounds.
Oh my gosh.
Like the song, like literally, like it's called Whales because of the whale sounds.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
like, sonar stuff. That's how a lot of our songs kind of come to be, just of like vibes. And then sometimes we get lazy with song titles, so.
That's sick.
I'm curious what your inspiration for what you put into the set list is, because you have a lot more songs in your discography now, and so obviously you play a lot of the songs from your most recent album. But just curious, like what the choosing process is.
That's a great question.
Yeah, so obviously this tour we're pushing a lot of the new album, but that isn't just because we were like nobody's telling us to go and push the new music. You know what I mean? It's all us being like, this is our favorite stuff to play. This is what we're gonna play. And then as far as like the older stuff, it does. I don't know. We kind of judge like off of like past years of touring, like what songs get the crowd going. Like Sad Disco, for instance, I think we'll always play just because it's one of our favorites to play, and there's like a really awesome crowd moment that happens. August we'll probably always play because of what that song's done for us. You know, it's like gave us some really cool opportunities. But like as far as some that like kind of like are on the border of do they make it or not, I don't know. Maybe just that's where we like think about set flow. You know, like do we want to start the set like hot, or do we want to like ease people into it, or like where do we want this down period to be? You know, so that's kind of where we start thinking about those songs in particular. Like Savannah, for instance, is one that we put. I'm not gonna go to the set. That's one tonight. Like, okay, that's an older one, but like we purposefully put it in a certain part of the set. So yeah, it always kind of depends. Encore is always just like chaos. Yeah. That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
I was wondering who the primary lyricist is, and if it's all of you, if you could just say like your favorite song you've written the lyrics for.
I do write
You're on all lyrics?
99% of lyrics,
Okay.
and then I'll always bring it to the band and be like, "Is this cool?" And if they're not cool, they're like, "No."
What's your favorite song musically?
Swim Between Trees, I think, is my favorite one that I've written recently. Just because it is very close to me, and, you know, very recent. But yeah, I'd say that one.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem.
I don't really have a question, but I made something. Can I give it to you guys?
Oh, yes. Oh my god. Wait, let me see. You made this. Oh my god, I saw this on. That's Rodeo Clown Space Cowboy next to you. That is so cool, dude.
Thank you so much.
Here.
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah,
today.
Mitch.
It's so awesome.
We have a bunch of like decor on our bus. Like,
That's going on the bus.
hanging art that's going on the
on the
bus.
wall.
That is so cool. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes.
Let's do this, guys. Rodeo Clown Space Cowboy.
Sorry.
I had a question, and the question is, when did you guys decide to become a band?
That's a good one.
First of all, hello again. I remember you. I just teared up. Oh my god. You're in the Salt Shed show with the Revivalists, right? Okay, good to see you again. You're so cute. I forgot the question. Oh, when did we become a band? So we started the band when we were seniors in high school. So we were about 18. December 2015 was when we started. And we just haven't stopped. just kept doing it throughout college, and now we're 27-ish. But so we've been doing this for almost 10 years.
I saw you guys back in it was like Raccoon, something in Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Raccoon Hotel.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what is the biggest change now going to bigger venues? Like, do you get more nervous, or how's that differ?
I would say the biggest change is that we have a amazing crew with us now. And forever it was always just one or two people. It was for a long time it was our front of house. His name's Taylor Neal. He was running sound. That's him right there. He's amazing. And he would be running merch, sound, like figuring out logistics, like for the tour. That was crazy. You're insane, Taylor. That's amazing. But now we have like a lighting director, we have a guitar tech, we have somebody controlling our monitors. So like that's, I think the biggest difference is that we have like a bigger team. Like there's more people touring with us that are not in the band than are. It's kind of scary. We're outnumbered by all of you. But they make everything go so much smoother. You know, like. We have a lot more confidence going on stage that we're gonna like be able to put on the best possible show because of them. So that's been the nicest thing about being able to grow as well. So, yeah. Still get just as nervous though, I will say. That hasn't changed.
Do you ever get surprised about the reception of certain songs? Like, are you surprised that some songs do better than others and some don't do as good as others or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's because we always have our guesses, but like we put out enough music to where we like know that's gonna happen, or we're gonna be like, and at the end we have no idea what people are gonna like actually like, you know, listen to more than other songs. But yeah, no, I would say yeah, it is always kind of like it's always a nice surprise though, you know. I don't know, it's cool to see at shows especially too, because that's where you actually see it. You can see the numbers like when you guys are listening to the music when it first comes out, but then when we start playing these songs live, that's when you're like, okay, that song resonated, that's really cool. So, yeah. It is a big slate. Yeah.
We have time for 2 more questions. 1, 2.
Kind of piggybacking off of the venue question, what would be all of your guys' like dream venue to perform at?
Forever we always said Red Rocks, and we have open there. So now I would say to headline Red Rocks would be a dream come true. Does anybody else have?
There's a place called the Gorge in Washington. It's like kind of the Red Rocks type outside venue. That would be really cool. But
That's what I was going to say.
There's a venue called Hollywood Bowl. That seems right in LA. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of great ones, or MSG, obviously. But you know, you can dream. Well, maybe one day.
I feel like we've already played like that dream. All of those are just like a fever dream, you know. So whatever where we can play now, so down for it.
Yeah, honestly, we're very lucky on this tour. The Anthem and Roadrunner are both venues that we wanted to, and Saltshed are venues we wanted to headline for a long time. So it's very cool that we're able to do it on this run.
You might have answered this before, but I wanted to know where the name flipturn came from, and then also if there were like other choices in there.
Yeah. So flipturn came to be. So we were practicing like in our hometown, and my parents are so supportive. Like they're so sweet. And I was telling them like, yeah, we're the band. We're trying to think of a band name. And so they would always pitch ideas. I'm like, I don't know. And my mom, I think, said flip turn. I was a swimmer growing up from like kindergarten until I graduated high school. And a flip turn, for those of you that don't know, is the little turn you do at the end of the wall before you start your next lap. So she suggested flip turn, and we looked on Spotify and there wasn't anything called that. So that was the main hurdle. I think we would think of names, or like, oh, that's taken, or oh, whatever. I think another one was Fletcher. And because there's a street in our hometown, and I go, oh, Fletcher's taken. So, but we did name a song Fletcher. But yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. I think I've suppressed the old names that are cringy.
Take that
Yeah. But yeah, good question. No one has asked that yet.
All right, thanks y'all. We've got about 25 minutes before doors. In that time, you can get merch now. Once we clean this up, you can find your spot at the barricade. And in the meantime, fans just could be hanging out, taking pictures, chatting it up. Have fun.